Hi there, my name is Maya and welcome to U.S. History 2, the colonization of the U.S. In this video, you'll learn all about how Europe first colonized what we now know as the United States of America. In the early 1500s, following Christopher Columbus's discoveries, Spain became the first country to colonize parts of America. This meant they were the first ones to send over settlers and claim control for their country. They focused mainly on South America, but also began to explore parts of North America. The first permanent European settlement in the U.S. was created in 1565 by Pedro Menéndez de Avilés in St. Augustine, Florida. The Spanish continued to explore parts of what are now New Mexico and Texas as well. However, at the time, they left the majority of North America untouched by anyone but the Native Americans due to foreign diseases in the area. It wasn't long until other European countries became aware of the uncolonized land and sailed off to try to claim some as their own. While the French sent ships to explore the East Coast leading into modern-day Canada, the English focused on parts of the U.S. the Spanish weren't occupying. Sir Humphrey Gilbert was the first man sent by the English in an effort to colonize America. While his attempt was unsuccessful, his half-brother, Sir Walter Raleigh, set up the first English colony in 1585, named Virginia after the current queen's nickname as the Virgin Queen. Unfortunately, this colony couldn't last, as the supplies sent from England never reached their destination, making England's first successes at colonization short-lived. However, in the early 1600s, the English made a much stronger push towards colonizing America. Their population was growing, leaving them with a need for more space and jobs. So King James sent a group called the Virginia Company to sail off in an effort to establish a more permanent presence where Sir Walter Raleigh and his brother had failed. In 1607, their ships arrived by the James River and they set up the first permanent English colony, Jamestown. A colonist by the name of John Smith led this colony in negotiations with the nearby Native Americans, and the colonists worked tirelessly to set up a fully functioning system there. They started tobacco plantations and learned the lay of the land from the natives. During this time, Smith was captured by the Powhatan tribe, and legend has it that he was rescued by the chief's daughter. You may have heard of her, as her famous story was made into a Disney movie, Pocahontas. As Jamestown and Virginia continued to persevere, another group made their way to the colonies, the Pilgrims. Because they were not a part of the English Church, they went looking for a new home and arrived in the Mayflower at Plymouth Rock in 1620. Although many of their group couldn't survive the winter, the Native Americans taught as many as they could how to grow crops and survive the different terrain and weather. We now celebrate the partnership between the Pilgrims and the Native Americans each year at Thanksgiving. In the following years, the English managed to settle a total of 13 colonies along the East Coast: Rhode Island, Connecticut, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Delaware, New York, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Maryland, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia. Each colony offered more opportunities for different groups from England to settle and start fresh, but they also offered new challenges as the colonists began to get a taste for freedom from the British monarchs. If you want to learn more about how the colonists came to rebel in the Great Revolutionary War, check out our third U.S. History video, the Revolutionary War, and the Declaration of Independence. In the meantime, you can test your knowledge on our fun online games and quizzes. Thank you for watching, and until next time, always be clever.
Hey!